Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Goblin215 and today we're going to talk about the first issue of Nintendo Power. This will be the first time my son PFG215 Jr. will also see this magazine. Let's see how he reacts to Nintendo Power. Okay, so this is the cover of Nintendo Power and I'm going to show my son PFG215 for the first time. Want to open your eyes? So this was the first issue of Nintendo Power. The cover they used was Super Mario Bros. 2. What do you think of the artwork?
It's Play-Doh.
It is Play-Doh, but
Play.
it was the first it was the first gaming magazine that I can remember. And this was basically our internet for those days. This is where we got all our information.
I feel bad for the old school boys.
Why is that?
Cause now these days you can do anything with the internet.
Well, that is true. I mean, things are easier now with the internet, but back in my day, we kind of had to do the research, and it was kind of fun to do this research. You know, we kind of felt like a private eye. But this was the cover for the first one. Let's look at the next page.
I see a potato.
Wait, let's go back. Potato. That's a mushroom, and that's some vegetables. That's from Mario Bros. 2, and that's the last leader, Mario Bros. 2, King Wart.
Why did Mario had black buttons?
Mario? I don't know. It's a good question. They totally got Mario wrong on the colors, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so right here, this used to be a hotline where we would used to have to call, and there would be someone giving us tips on games. The thing with this is that you had to pay.
That sucks.
It does suck. It was like 99 cents a minute. So I never used it. I know someone who did use it, and it really didn't help him out that much.
So he was ripped off.
I mean, they gave him tips, but we kind of already knew the tips from Nintendo Power, so it was kind of defeat the purpose. So let's go to the next page real quick. That's just the content. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, this is amazing. This shows you like what the magazine is gonna cover. And I remember when we used to open this, it was just amazing, you know, just to see all the games, and I used to love the magazine.
Yeah, but now these days are like, come on, where's the actual quality? This is not quality at all. This is just 8-bit. Give me 16-bit.
I don't even know what you're talking about there.
No, like in these days, people are like, I like 16-bit better than 8-bit. Give me a 16-bit game.
Well, I think it's two totally different styles, 16-bit and 8-bit. I appreciate both of them.
Yeah.
And I think any retro gamer appreciates either or, 16 or 8-bit. So this is Super Mario Bros. 2. This was on the cover. So usually whatever was on the cover of the magazine was the main feature of what's going to be in the magazine. So probably a couple pages will be about Super Mario Bros. 2. What do you think of these pages that we're looking at right now?
First thing I gotta say is, why is his hat like around there is like darkish red?
Well, I wouldn't focus on the actual quality in terms of Mario being, you know, 100%. I mean, this was the first episode. I mean, the first magazine.
Yeah, he's 100% bald.
And what do you mean he's bald?
Look around the hat. There's no hair like around the hat.
So in the magazine, it shows you, like right here, they're talking about you could pick 4 different characters, which was groundbreaking. I don't remember any game doing that for the time. Definitely groundbreaking for Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Alright. What I do love is the artwork in the magazines. I thought the artwork, not 100% accurate, but I just thought it was very colorful and good for the eyes.
Yeah, it looks cartoonish.
Yeah, and that's what Mario should look like.
And Luigi's legs kind of look like Lego.
Yeah, like Minecraft. Alright, let's go to the next page. Man, right here, man, this is so awesome. This is giving you like the tips and tricks on what you're supposed to doing. Like right here, it's telling you about the tricks of like how to do that extra jump. See, if you hold in the down button, Mario will start turning into this color, and then you could do like a super jump.
Yeah, he'll become the super inverted Mario.
The super what?
Inverted Mario.
What is the super inverted Mario?
Their inverted is like reverse colors.
Oh, okay, all right. And then, like right here in this section, It's just telling you to master the basics. I mean, this was awesome. It's just giving you more detail into the game.
Yeah, I kind of wish they do that in the new games, like, and like, you know how there's little things like to show you.
The new games don't even come with books anymore. That's an interesting point. Back when I was a kid, and even a teenager, the games used to come with manuals. The games do not come with manuals anymore.
Yeah.
So right here is just showing you how to defeat the enemies. You have the Earth Shake, which is the POW button. Lift enemies, which you can lift the enemies, and you know, I mean, if you guys played Mario Brothers 2, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I just realized, isn't this kind of a bit different? Because Mario games, you don't do that. You just, like, Mario games, it's a platformer, you jump.
Well, this Super Mario 2 was originally not going to be Super Mario 2. In Japan, I would think it was called Doki Doki Panic, and when it came to the States, they just changed the skin into Mario.
Yeah, I heard of that on YouTube.
So let's go to the next page. Right here, they're just talking about the items in Mario Brothers 2. Like I said, the Nintendo Power is great, and they're showing you all the enemies. What do you think of that layout of showing all the enemies here?
Great, especially the little frog.
Yeah, that's the last leader.
Oh my goodness, what did you do? What did you do in my life, Nintendo?
So we're gonna go... Yeah, I like the Fry Guy too. Let's go to the next page.
Oh, I'm popping some popcorn.
Alright, so right here... This is just artwork for Mario Brothers 2. It looks like it's like a track and field type of thing.
Peach looks completely different than usual.
Yeah, I mean the artwork is their version of it. It still has the basics of it, but I still think it looks nice. I actually used to use this stuff to draw. I would take the pictures and draw. I would look at it and then I would draw on a piece of paper.
That like goes through?
Huh?
The papers where you can see through?
No. I would have the magazine on one side, and then I'd have a piece of paper on the other side, and I would look at the magazine, and then I would draw it on the piece of paper.
The cactus?
I didn't trace it.
Oh, but the cactus looks so different. It's green, and he's making a sad face.
Yeah, the cactus does look sad. All right, let's go to the next page. Okay, it's just talking about the worlds here in the magazine about Mario Brothers 2. We'll just keep it going.
Mario's not even strong.
And then we have some more, World 1, 2. I mean, this is going through all the levels. So right here, you can see that they're showing you like the secret room. They're showing you some secrets. They show you where the items are. I think it's pretty, like, this was all in the magazine. I thought it was very detailed and amazing. Like I was saying, this was like the internet for us. Okay, let me go to the next page. So once again, we're just hopping. I mean, this is just hopping into the next worlds, and it's just giving you details on where all the items are and all the secret rooms. So let's keep it moving. Let's see. Right here is just, like I said, once again, it's just showing more detailed. Now right here, we're going into the Legend of Zelda. The second quest begins.
Oh, I love the old school art of Zelda.
Yeah, a lot of people did. I like that sword. Now what this is talking about, if you didn't know, in Legend of Zelda, after you beat the game, there's a second quest where the game gets harder and things are moved around. Let's move it along. Let's see. All right, so this right here, oh, this is showing you the actual second quest, which is, you know, the thing with Legend of Zelda is like, this is one of the games that at those times you kind of needed Nintendo Power, because there's so many tricks and so many things that were hard to find out on your own, and this is what Nintendo Power was really made for. Was made for these type of games.
Of power, made out of power.
Look,
Nintendo Power.
Look how there is just, they give you the map layouts and all the, you know, the items, and it's just pretty amazing. Let's go to the next one. Okay, once again, this is basically giving you all the tips and tricks to beat the second quest. Look how amazing that is. It looks beautiful. It shows you everything.
Yeah.
Look at the map on that.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead.
That looks really good. Like, they actually, like, I think they took a photo of it.
Yeah.
Or like.
Well, they had to take photos.
Yeah.
And that's why you see like little, like, you see them in like cells and blocks, because those are pictures put together.
You want to hear a fun fact about Nintendo?
Go ahead.
Nintendo and Sony used to work together.
Let's keep on, and there's more of the map. This is just some artwork that they're showing right here.
Yep, sports.
These used to be posters. You were supposed to take these out and just put them in your room.
Right.
And right here is just talking about the RBI baseball game, which was pretty amazing for Nintendo. I mean, look how amazing this is. They even have like some comics going on with it. Okay, right now we're gonna check out the Counselor's Corner. This was pretty interesting. This is where you would send a letter to Nintendo Power, and Nintendo Power would write back to you.
Cool. So it's like a phone.
Well, I mean, it's in the letter form, and they will write back on the magazine. Like if you have a question, like right here for Ghosts and Goblins. In Ghosts and Goblins, is there a stage select? Also, how do I beat the Red Devil? And then they'll answer right here. Let's start with the stage select question. Hold the control pad right and push the B button 3 times. Then press up and release. You know, I'm not going to go into the full detail, but they're basically giving you the answer to the question.
Oh, so is it actually going to just do a magazine or just an actual book?
What?
Are they going to answer the question in a magazine or no?
Oh, no, they answer it. Well, we're the ones, we the people, we have a question and we will mail it to the magazine, and then the magazine will write it. The editors will write it in the magazine, then we could read it. That's how that worked.
Oh.
So like here, right here, Ring King. While I'm playing Ring King, sometimes the letter P appears in the ring. What does it mean? So someone sent that mail to them, and now they're answering through the magazine. When the letter P appears, you're in luck. Protect yourself from your opponent's punches and go grab the P immediately. What does the P do? The power points will go up one after the match, and you will manage to get the letter. Whatever the letter is in the game. But they basically answer the question that you send to them.
Next page.
And right here, there's more questions. In Metroid, I have a hard time finding the power-up items. I usually get wiped out before I find them. Can you help? Let me tell you something. I live streamed Metroid a while ago, and Nintendo Power is so needed for this game because Metroid, you get so lost so easily.
I tried to play the one on the Wii U. It was way too hard. I got stuck on one point.
Oh, that's Super Metroid. That's much better than this one, the Metroid. But as you can see in the Counselor Corners, you see the questions and it's getting answered. It's pretty awesome. Look at that, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Castlevania. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you know how I love Castlevania.
Yeah, that's your favorite thing.
Okay, this used to be Nestor. This used to be a comic that they used to do in the magazine.
Is this a sponsor?
No, it was just something that they did. It was just a comic. Well, maybe, I don't know if it was a sponsor, to be honest. And right here, classified information. What is classified information about? Oh, welcome to Classified Information, the place where programmers and pros reveal top secret program quirks and ultra techniques. Interesting.
Shouldn't we read the comment?
No, I'm not going to read it all.
I'll read it.
No, it's alright. I'm just here showing people what Nintendo Power was and what it meant to me when I was a kid. Right here, they're going through Double Dragon.
Oh, that was on PS3.
And, well, that's Double Dragon Neon. So this right here, man, they're just going through all this amazing content of the game. I mean, you could subscribe to Nintendo Power and it would come to your house like every month, or you could buy it in the store.
Oh, are you okay, guy?
What?
I was saying, are you okay? Cause his head.
What head? What are you talking about?
Around there.
Oh, yeah, he's all right. That's a Bobo. Gauntlet. I remember Gauntlet. Oh, they're talking about Gauntlet. All right, this is Gauntlet. I remember this game. Poster of Contra. Oh, they're talking about Contra. This is amazing stuff, man.
Oh, I heard of that game.
Yeah, we're gonna stream that one day.
Oh yeah, I remember it. Yeah.
Legendary Wings. I don't know what that is. Or what is this? Iron Tank Rambo. These are just talking about video shorts. Interesting.
Cool.
There's just so many. It just gave you so many amazing things to read about the video games.
Cool.
How do you feel about Nintendo Power so far?
I feel like it's really old school.
But would you have been happy of getting a magazine like this? Would you read this if I gave it to you?
Of course.
Yeah, so would I, man.
In fact, I would like to do an ad of it.
Let me see. Right here, that they talk about different things. They talk about the movies, books. Oh God, they just have a lot. It was a good magazine. It really was.
Oh, look at the Metroid art.
Okay, this was a section in Nintendo Power that I loved. It was the top 30. And in the top 30, you had an opportunity to vote what was your favorite game, and they will actually post the top 30 in the magazine, which I found it was like one of the best sections because we always wanted to see what was going to be in the top 30. And I remember every month we wanted something to be like, if we felt like the game should not have been number 1 or 2, we were just waiting for someone to knock off whoever it was in number 1, because sometimes there were games that just stayed there forever. So in this section, this was the top 30. We had Rygar, Ring King, Gradius, Section Z. I mean, the list goes on. I can't believe Castlevania is number 12. But let's see what Nintendo Power's top 10 was for the time. I will do one, and then my son will say the second one. So here is your top 10 for Nintendo games from Nintendo Power for that time. Number 10, Double Dribble. Shooting scenes that are more exciting and fun than the NBA will keep you entertained, and the game itself is a top 10.
Number 9, Top Gun. Players tend to get really caught up in this dogfight game. This one is based on the movie of the same title.
Number 8, Rad Racer. Rad Racer, with its powerful 3D racing scenes, keeps up its popularity. That's pretty amazing. That's what they consider 3D. But I remember Rad Racer. It's one of my favorite racing games.
Alright, number 7 in the top 30. Ice hockey. You usually have only been able to enjoy this sport in the winter. Now you can experience the thrills all year round.
Number 6, RC Pro-Am. It's been a while since Nintendo has its last car racing game. The feeling of handling radio controls is sure to keep you entertained.
Number 5, Kid Icarus. After a short drop, Pit's arrow is shooting upwards again.
Kid Icarus, I remember this game. I remember playing this. I think it was in Sears, and it's one of the games that like really wanted me to get a Nintendo. Anyhow, number 4, Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario is in a good shape at 4th place. Keep it up. I think we all know about Super Mario. For it to be number 4, I mean, that's like one of the all-time favorites.
Yeah, even I know it.
Okay, number 3, Metroid. Metroid has stubbornly held onto its popularity. Have you been able to reveal Samus' identity? Now, I love this game, but I actually did a review on this game. I'm going to leave a link to the game, a card, if you want to see my review on Metroid.
Number 2, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! This was ranked 2nd place on a narrow decision. When Iron Mike gets this result, he will be mad. I am world champ. I am number 1. Is the road to a video championship a long run?
And number 1, of course, The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda prides itself at topping all other games. Were you able to go all the way? Its sequel, Adventure of Link, is coming up soon. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's continue with the magazine. And I actually think that is the end of the magazine, which is pretty awesome. So listen, and what was good was they showed you what was going to be on the next magazine. So the next one would have been Simon's Quest, Bayou Billy, Bionic Commando. So what do you think of the Nintendo Power? Did you like it?
It's really good. I wish they still had it.
Yeah, you know, I bet you it's probably expensive if you want to buy it now. What do you think of the top 30?
I think the top 30 was great.
I agree.
I think they should start doing that again.
I agree with you on that. So this was Goblin 215. This was my son PFG 215 Jr. I will leave a link to his channel in the descriptions. Please check him out. And I hope you guys have a great time. You want to say bye?
No, it's not bye. It's peace out.
All right, it's not bye. It's all right. It's peace out.